I'm Roy Potter, a former U.S. Army Lieutenant Colonel. Welcome to the Potter Expositor. Also, I wanted to mention that there is a French journalist by the name of Guy, and I don't know how to pronounce his last name. If he's watching this, I'm so sorry, sir. I should have asked you how to pronounce your name. It's Guy Boulianne, I think. Guy is his first name, G-U-I. His last name is Boulianne, B-U-L-I-N-N-E. And in the description box below, I have an article. He's put up several articles about these situations with the GMIs and the ingredients in them, the things that they're finding. Some of you have followed me over onto Odyssey. I've reported on that, along with Dr. Carrie Madej and Dr. Zalewski and some others. He's done several stories, and I've told the people on Twitter about it and on Gab, but I haven't posted it on YouTube in the community area because, you know, just the content and what it says would be a problem, so I'd just be wasting my time. But I am talking in a parable form here so that you'll know that you can go look at it in the description box. I don't think this one will cause a problem because it's in French. By the way, all of his articles are in French, so when you bring them up, you have to do a Google Translate, or sometimes you can use the little 3 dots on the top. You can check those, and there's usually a translate button there, or sometimes it'll appear at the bottom of your screen, and you can translate it to any language you want, okay? Of course, English for most of us, but there are others I know that are on here that are watching this. So I just thought I'd mention that. And this particular one by Mr. Boulianne, the reason why I decided to post this one is because he gives a little more background information on me. He has on the other articles that he's written, and I don't know how extensive his articles get distributed. I have no idea. So anyway, this thing by Mr. Boulianne, he's put out several articles now about this whole thing with the health situation that's going on, the attacks on us and those types of things. And the reason why I decided to put this one up in the description box is because, again, it is in French, which all of his things are. But this one is kind of interesting because he gives a little more background about me. Why I'm not putting it up there because I'm narcissistic or because I think it's neat. It's because I've been accused so many times of not talking about my background. And he talks about it on there, okay? And so I just figured, gee, you know, I had to put that up for that. And he also gives information on the GMIs and all that other stuff too, the Tesla phoresis and all of these things, and you'll see what I'm talking about. But that's why I put it up there, because I'm constantly getting told, oh, you know, I found these things about you and you've been trying to hide it. No, I haven't. I've been upfront about things for 40 years or longer. But I think some of the information there is pretty good, and you might find it interesting. He even bought a copy of my book, my autobiography. Can you believe it? I don't know how he found it because it's been out of print, but he found a copy of my autobiography that I had signed, that I had autographed. Well, I don't know how much he paid for it. I've seen those autographed copies of I Wed 3 Wives go for as high as $300 on the internet for people who are, you know, collectors. So I hope he didn't pay that for it. But if he did, that's really humbling to me that he would consider it to be that important of an information to do that. So at any rate, that's in the description box below, the link to that article of his, and then you can access his other articles too from there, okay, about this whole situation that we're undergoing right now. And by the way, he's very courageous to do what he's doing because he's from French Canada, so he's basically endangering himself to some extent from the Trudeau government, just so you know. He's brave enough to bring these things out, and that's very, very important.